It was good. You don't like Krispy Kreme, it's just un-American.
I agree. 315, so you'd have 3 for each.
I got icing on my lips. It was good.
So why Jervy Meadows today?
Well, just wanted to change it up on them a little bit. You know, we got obviously going to be on the road just about all of September, and you know, sometimes they get a little comfortable out there. Everything's so perfect. Everything's just so nice. You know, we got great fields, and you know, the indoors incredible. I wanted to kind of throw them a little curveball, so I didn't tell anybody really until yesterday what we were going to do. Didn't tell the coaches until the last second. You know, just to kind of change things up a little bit and see how they respond. And that was part of it. Just that's kind of what I said. Hey, we're going on the road. We got to be able to perform no matter where we go. We practice in the parking lot. It shouldn't matter. You know, we got to perform at a certain level, practice with a certain intensity. So that was part of it, and then the other part of it is, you know, I wanted to try to stay off our fields for about a week, and because I tell you, Mike Eccles and his staff, Casey, they just did an awesome job in preparing our fields this year. I mean, they're incredible, and this is the most stress that we put on them, you know, for the year, really, because once you get into game week, you know, you're it's a little different, so. Not as taxing, not out there as long, and so just wanted to take that stress off of our fields this week, so then when we get through this week and we start getting into that, when school starts and getting into that Georgia mode, man, we'll walk back out there and it'll be immaculate like day one was. So just a little change of pace, and you know, I thought the guys responded well today.
So I'm sorry. Rain had nothing to do with it?
The rain? No. Why would the rain have anything to do with it? We got an indoor season. Why would the rain have anything to do with it?
They got more rain in Greenville than we got here.
I know you
Oh no, our fields are great, great shape. We practice the whole time. No, I just this is something I decided last Thursday.
You're very pleased with the newcomers at receiver and some of the guys that running back. You have expressed no worries, but these guys have not been in this position before, where you're relying on a lot of guys to touch the football that have not been there. When you were playing in Alabama, your first time in front of 85,000 people, the drinking, the cursing, the booing, and so forth, did that impact you whatsoever? Are you concerned that, you know, these guys, that first moment when they get out there?
I loved it. Yeah. I was one of them that always loved to go on the road. I mean, I've always loved that. You know, when I played basketball for a long time, I used to love to go on the road and play basketball. You know, I just adds a little more intensity when they're not so nice to you, you know, when everybody's not pulling for you. So I just think that's the mentality. And again, fortunate for us, we have a bunch of guys who've been there, been in those environments, and understand. And they'll you know, we'll have a few guys that those few freshmen that'll be in the mix that it'll be a little different for them. But you know, that's where the experience of your team should come in. But at the end of the day, you know, you play a little bit. Next thing, it's just football. I mean, it's just football. It's just, you got to create the right type of mentality and the right type of focus. And really, if you're focused properly, you know, you've got a checklist that you go through every play, and that's really what you should be dialed in on, not what somebody in the third row is saying to you.
Because there's so much to pay attention to, you think players takes away from the other?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I think that if you're sitting there worried about what's going on in the stands, then you're obviously not dialed in and focused on what you need to be doing, and you're not playing with the type of intensity. I mean, I've been in games where I don't even have a clue. I can't even hardly remember things because you're so dialed in on what's going on with the game. So, you know, it'll be exciting. I mean, that'll be a new experience for some guys, but again, we'll lean on, if we were like we were in 2011, had 42 freshmen, and we were opening up in Athens, and you know, might be a little bit more of a question because you got so many guys, but we won't be relying on a bunch of freshmen. We'll have a few that'll be filling some spots, but we're a veteran-led team, and they've been there before.